The film Jingle All the Way, a 1996 film that was actually released in the spring of that year, delivers a slapping portrayal of consumer culture and the over-the-top insanity of commercialism. This critique was a bold move at a time when Elmos and Furbies were all the rage. Although a little bit off-topic, I highly recommend that if you don't watch the whole film, please watch Sinbad's first monologue in the movie alone, and then come back and watch this video or read the analysis by Studio Binder, analyzing it as a deconstruction of commercialism and the capitalist system, utilizing the holiday movie framework to criticize consumer culture. The narrative portrays what actually happens when the masses go holiday shopping, especially by telling the story of a neglectful working-class father who finds a cheaply made plastic toy for his son because if he doesn't, he's a failure as a father. Within the film, the scenes of crazy stapes, crowds, and the shopping frenzies explore how toy scarcity is manipulated to fuel demand, positioning working-class fathers as victims of the system. Could you read the complete analysis at Studio Binder? Moving on, the comments are as follows on the Studio Binder website when discussing their analysis of Jingle by the Way. Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction. Studio Binder. Dec 22nd, 2019. Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction of the capitalist machine. Best Christmas movies. Why Jingle All the Way? Here are some comments from Studio Binder that started a much-needed conversation about the impact of Jingle All the Way and its hilarious yet brutal critique of consumer culture. Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction of the Dec 22nd, 2019. Sometimes a film may seem simple on the surface, but then you dig a little deeper, and you find that behind the facade. YouTube Studio Binder. What filmmaking techniques does the essay analyze in Jingle All the Way? A video essay analysis. Jingle All the Way. Through the lens of deconstructing commercialism and capitalism, focusing primarily on narrative and thematic elements. While touching on general filmmaking and slapstick editing, the primary specific technique discussed is blocking and staging, suggesting it may contain hidden geometric Easter eggs for the soul of Christmas. You can read the complete analysis at Studio Binder. Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction. Studio Binder. Dec 22nd, 2019. Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction of the capitalist machine. Best Christmas movies. Why Jingle All the Studio Binder. I would like to know what other elements the essay analyzes. According to a Studio Binder video essay, Jingle All the Way. This classic movie analyzed for its message and psychosocial elements, serving as a critique of commercialism and capitalism by deconstructing consumerism, portraying working-class fathers as victims, and connecting the plot to real-life shopping frenzies. The essay also touches on filmmaking as a tool for critique, potential symbolism in blocking, and aspects of screenwriting and acting, including layered slapstick humor. If you would like a more detailed breakdown, you can visit Studio Binder. Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction. Studio Binder. Dec 22nd, 2019. Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction of the capitalist machine. Best Christmas movies. Why Jingle All the Way? Studio Binder. How does the essay suggest the film uses slapstick humor? According to a video essay, the slapstick humor in Jingle All the Way, it is layered, operating as simple physical gags while also serving a satirical purpose to critique commercialism. This comedic style highlights the violence of consumer culture, creates a cartoonish reality, and acts as a social critique against the free trade system. What other filmmaking techniques are highlighted in the essay besides slapstick humor? What are some examples of layered slapstick in the film? Aug 24th, 2020. It is one of the most visually rich films you will ever see, and very much a satire with lots of funny bits about violence. Psychotronic cinema. The video essay argues that Jingle All the Way critiques of consumer culture through several key elements. Deconstructing capitalism. The film uses the holiday movie framework to expose the darker side of capitalism and commercialism, positioning the character's frantic pursuit of a toy as a microcosm of a system that drives people to extremes. Manipulated scarcity. The narrative, inspired by real-life shopping frenzies, directly tackles how the artificial scarcity of a popular toy, the Turbo Man action figure, is a marketing tactic designed to fuel demand and drive up prices. Victimizing the working class. Working-class fathers, like the main characters Howard and Myron, are portrayed as victims of this system, forced to participate in a dehumanizing hunt for an object to prove their love. Satirical storytelling. The movie functions as a potent satire that accurately predicted the ridiculousness of events like Black Friday, with scenes like the toy store manager creating a lottery system for the privilege of paying double the price. Layered slapstick humor. The slapstick and chaotic action sequences, such as the fight with the Santa Claus cons, go beyond simple physical gags. They are used to highlight the violence of consumer culture and create a cartoonish reality that serves as a social critique of the free trade system. The ending as an ironic twist. The ending suggests that Howard only gains value in his son's eyes by literally becoming the symbol of capitalism he was chasing, Turbo Man. This implication shows that he has to sacrifice his body to the very symbol of capitalism he's been after, creating an even more unattainable expectation for the future. Critique integration. The essay points out that the film fights fire with fire, integrating its critique of the system within a high-budget commercial product designed to cash in on the very same holiday movie frenzy it satirizes. It's Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction studio binder. Dec 22, 2019, Jingle All the Way, a complete deconstruction of the capitalist machine. Best Christmas movies. Why Jingle All the W? Studio binder? Jingle All the Way, Wikipedia. Inspired by real-life Christmas toy sellouts of items such as Cabbage Patch Kids, the film was written by Randy Kornfield. You may be saying, but Jamie doesn't even want the toy to come to the end. But that is only because the only way his father, Filmhounds magazine, functions as satire, critiquing consumerism and capitalism through elements such as manipulated scarcity, layered slapstick humor that highlights the violence of consumer culture, and an ironic ending in which the protagonist embodies the capitalist symbol he sought. The essay argues that the film integrates this critique within a high-budget commercial product designed to capitalize on the holiday movie market it satirizes. The complete analysis is available on the Studio Binder website. Jingle All the Way. Storyboard Jingle All the Way Consumerism Satire. Sequence 1. Introduction. Visuals. Crowded toy stores in the 1990s, parents rushing for toys. Title card. Jingle All the Way, 1996. Jingle All the Way isn't just a holiday comedy. Released in 1996, it delivers a biting critique of consumer culture and the chaos of commercialism. Sequence 2. Sinbad's monologue. Visuals, clip of Sinbad's first rant in the movie. Sinbad's opening monologue sets the tone, exposing the absurdity of shopping frenzies and the pressures placed on working-class families. Sequence 3. Sequence 3. Studio Binder analysis. Visuals, screenshots of Studio Binder's essay, highlighted text. According to Studio Binder, the film deconstructs capitalism through toy scarcity, slapstick humor, and ironic storytelling. It critiques consumerism while cashing in on the holiday movie craze itself. Sequence 4. Key themes. Visuals, Turbo Man toy ads, Toy Store chaos, Black Friday crowds. Oh, scarcity is manufactured to fuel demand. Oh, working-class fathers are portrayed as victims of a system that forces them into absurd hunts. Oh, slapstick humor highlights the violence of consumer culture, turning shopping into a cartoonish battlefield. Sequence 5. Sequence 5. Satirical ending. Visuals, Howard dressed as Turbo Man, triumphant parade scene. In the end, Howard earns his son's admiration by literally becoming Turbo Man, the capitalist symbol he was chasing. It's an ironic twist that reinforces the film's critique. Sequence 6. Modern parallels. Visuals, Starbucks barista cup frenzy, modern Black Friday footage. From Turboman to limited edition cups, Jingle All the Way reminds us that consumer culture thrives on hype, scarcity, and the endless chase for the next must-have item. Sequence 7, Closing. Visuals fade out with text overlay. For the full analysis, visit Studio Binder. The film fights fire with fire, embedding its critique inside a commercial product. And that's what makes Jingle All the Way more than just a holiday comedy. It's a satire that still rings true today. I also recommend Vote Saxon 07's review of the hypothetical toy from Jingle All the Way, Turboman, who is clearly a parody of the Power Rangers. Sadly, when Starbucks released the Barista limited edition cup, I was reminded that this type of frenzy is nothing new. Let me know in the comments below. Would you like us to have a deeper dive into the film Jingle All the Way? There might be other analyses and synopses of the movie. Would you have any thoughts on consumer culture? Remember, be safe and take care of yourself.